What's up, YouTube? It's John here with my boy Official Trilogy. Official. He's official. He's a buddy of mine we went to high school with.
What's up?
He's actually a con buddy. I actually broke him out of his cherry for our first his first convention back in February. This video is probably long overdue, but I just want to give a shout out to Convention Reviews just for inspiring this video, for inspiring me to make this video. I was up last night watching this video. It's like 6 a.m. just having this totally relatable, totally awesome guy. So shout out to you. You're a real cool guy. Hopefully we'll be able to meet one day at the convention. You know, have some drinks or a party. You know, so shout out to you guys. Shout out to your group. Shout out to Drew. Shout out to everybody. You guys are awesome. And he has some videos on his channel. I'm gonna put his channel link in the description below, in the comments below, so you guys can check out his videos. He has this thing called anime convention stories, and basically what he does is he goes around to different conventions in the Midwest or in this area, and he shoots these videos where he's either touring around the convention, visiting cosplayers, you know, just having a good time. And I can relate to that because I'm a convention goer myself, and I try to get all my other friends who are into anime and into the things I'm into to go to those, because there are really a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Speaking of once-in-a-lifetime experiences, he has a section on his channel where it's called Anime Convention Stories, where he's telling me stories of him and his friends that they encountered. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? I think we got some pretty crazy stories that we can talk about. Got about some crazy convention stories. This is just part one, so yeah, shit's gonna get crazy. I have thousands of convention stories that happen in this area, and on the East Coast. I'm not gonna say where on the East Coast. I know how you guys like to creep, but if you follow me on Twitter, you know where I'm from. So, or if you know me in real life, then you know where I'm from. So, yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. You want to talk about your first convention experience?
Well, I mean, since I only got one, you know, but it's just, I mean, this Katsucon is just past Katsucon 2014. I went there. This was my first official one going to, because before then, you know, I've been wanting to go, but it's just me working and, you know, trying to find job stuff, get things together with my own personal life, things like that. Know what I'm saying? Had to come first before I can do this. So finally, Kodak, you know, told me they was going. I was able to go, you know, and I got everything set up. Know what I'm saying? What I needed to do and everything. So they arrived first. You know, they arrived first. I went ahead and since it was in my area, went ahead, took the bus there and everything, and usually I like walking around. So when I got there, I walked around a little bit, you know, because I like feeling the energy of the place, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I never knew what the registration lines were like.
Oh,
never seen the registration lines or anything like that. So
those lines.
I walk into I ask what the registration is. He shows me, you know, the room they're in, and I go, and it's like a full room, a sea of people. Like all I see are just a sea of people, like everywhere, and I'm like, okay, where's the line I need to be in? And some girl said, well, the line, you have to go all the way around there, and everything was in a zigzag. So when you think you're getting up close, you're really not. So I'm just like, okay, I really don't feel like going all the way back there, because probably by the time this line is over, it was probably going to be the next day.
Yeah.
So went ahead, pulled out my phone, called Kodak. He was in the line. They were halfway in the line. What's that?
And poopsicles. Can you believe them?
Oh crap! They came back. Okay, alright, I can cut that part out. That's fine. I can cut that part out. Go ahead.
All right. Anyway, so I pulled out my phone, called Kodak. I'm like, dude, where are you? Because I really don't feel like, you know, waiting in this line all day and everything. Know what I'm saying? I want to get where I need to go. Know what I'm saying? Go and have some fun, because I will not be going home. I'm staying here for 3 days. I'm staying here.
3 days.
So
3 days, 2 nights.
So he tells me, he's like, where you at? I'm like, yo, look for the dude in black. You know what I'm saying? Because I just walked in, and I wear I wear black all the time, so I'm easy to spot.
It was
you know.
pretty easy at that point.
So I'm looking, and he's waving his hand. He's like, "Yo, Brandon, over here, Brandon, over here." So I rush through. You know, I cut through the line. You know what I'm saying, excuse me, move.
We cut through so many fucking people, yo.
So many.
It was crazy.
People.
They didn't even get mad. That's the thing about it. They didn't even get upset. The line was so long. They were like, you know what? It doesn't even make a difference if we cut a line. It doesn't even make a difference because you're still gonna be sitting there for 30 more minutes.
Right.
Maybe even 40 minutes.
Like an hour and 30 minutes.
We got there at 9. We didn't get out the registration line until fucking 1:30. What's that? That's like, that's 4 hours just sitting there, just like, we had a good time because all of us there, we were talking and conversating and stuff like that, looking at all the cosplayers. And if we were just, personally, that year, this was my third time going to convention, my third time. And I went VIP this year, so my line was non-existent. Like, it was non-existent. It just wasn't even, I was just like 6 people. The reason why it took 30 minutes to get my ticket, or to get my registration, my lanyard, is because their computers were down. And the VIP. And there was nobody there. Nobody was trying to pay $150. Everybody wanted to pay that 65 or that 70. I'm probably one of the few that paid $150 just for the experience. I wanted to experience VIP because it's my second convention. So my second time going. So you know what? I'm gonna try it. So I was like, okay. And I was a good friend, so I waited with my friends to make sure they got their tickets and stuff like that. Make sure nothing went wrong and things like that.
Not many people would do that.
Not many people do that.
Not many people.
Most people would just leave and just go to Deal's room. Just
I got my ticket, so I'll see you later.
Yeah, so call me when you're finished, cause fuck this shit, cause yeah, it's loud, it's ghetto, and that's not what you get. And the thing about the convention in this area is, in the area we live in, is very, very, it can be dangerous, but it's not like Chicago dangerous, like, but it's pretty close. So like, but once you step in that convention door, it's like, you just took a fucking dimension trip to Virginia,
right?
Or to like Richmond. There's so many people that are so relaxed, so chill. Like, and they have security guards. The security is solid. Like, you would see not one person coming in with saggy pants up saying, "Hey nigga, what to do?" They'll get out. You know automatically. They know automatically you're not even supposed to be there just by looking at you. And that's the beauty of the convention that we attended. It's like it helps you forget where we currently live at, and that's a good thing. It's like an escape, and that's a good thing.
Oh yeah, it was definitely an escape for me because of my personal goings. You know what I'm saying, with relationships and whatever was going on at that time. Like going to stuff like that makes you like totally forget about the outside world and just come here, have fun, have a good time, and not worry about whatever is going on. You know what I'm saying? Not as much as a vacation, but just to get away and finally relax. Finally relax from life and do, you know what I'm saying, what you love to do, because not many people, not really anybody can, you know what I'm saying, like how many people do you know can go somewhere dressed up as characters out of anime, or games or certain cartoons and stuff like that. Like, in this area, you will definitely get talked about. They'll bully you and all that. So it's like, when you come to stuff like this and you see people who like the same thing as you, know what I'm saying?
You feel welcome.
Like you feel very welcome.
Yeah,
you feel very welcome. You feel relaxed. No one is gonna talk about you.
Yeah, they'll talk about you. They'll compliment you.
Yeah, they're gonna compliment you. I mean, if you probably got a bad costume, but even if you have a bad costume, know what I'm saying? Yeah. People see that as unique.
You tried. Like, hey, you tried. You're trying. I give you effort for that. You tried.
I've seen when we was there. We was at Katsucon 2014. This person was dressed up as a character out of Attack on Titan. But his cases were made out of beer boxes.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
Out of beer boxes, and I was just sitting here. I'm like, yo, that is like the dopest thing ever. Like, know what I'm saying? He probably didn't have, know what I'm saying, maybe the funds to get the actual, items, things, stuff like that. But he put his mind to it, you know what I'm saying, and found a way, you know what I'm saying, to put this thing to work, and he got it to work. So I just found that just very, very awesome. Yeah. Just very awesome.
And things like that. People are very generous at conventions. I mean, you have those assholes, of course. You have assholes anywhere, but there's less. There's a less amount of assholes. Everybody's there for one thing and one thing only: to have a great time, to have fun, to meet other otaku people, and to talk amongst each other about their favorite animes, their favorite mangas, their favorite figurines, things like that. And it's just like, it is amazing. It's a great place to be. And I wish I knew about conventions when I was younger. because that would probably be the highlight of my fucking year. Like really, like I would like fuck Christmas. I want conventions. Like I would. It's crazy because it's like I think yeah. So yeah, it was beautiful. It was insane. It was awesome. I still have dreams about it. So it's like, so what do you think were the pros and cons of Katsucon? Your first thing is the pros and cons, the good things and the bad. What was the best? What was the best part of it? What was the worst part of it? I'm pretty. That's pretty much.
I mean, really, I really don't have a worst part because everything was enjoyable. Even things that would like out of nowhere annoy me. You know, it just turned out to be funny to me.
Yeah.
You know, like it was like. During the rave, you know, you saw people getting thrown out. Let me talk about that right there.
God.
Shout out, I don't know the guy name, but shout out to the guy that was wearing the Goku suit.
Jesus.
He was security.
Yo, yeah.
Now,
yeah.
in the rave, it was people, you know, acting dumb, you know, and it's a dark place and everything, you know, so it was people in there acting, you know, stupid. So I'm sitting on the wall, you know, I'm chilling, you know, because I done nearly, you know what I'm saying, worked all my energy out, but the adrenaline is pumping in my veins so much that, you know, I'm just having myself an awesome time. So I'm sitting on the wall, and all of a sudden I saw this guy with a Goku suit on, you know, just walk in. He walked into the crowd. So I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying, I noticed the suit, but I didn't notice, you know, what he was about to do. So, you know, I'm chilling, I turn my head, and I see him coming back with this guy, and he has him in the chokehold, arm bar and everything, walking him outside of the rave area, you know what I'm saying? So the guy starts fighting back, and all of a sudden, all you see is the dude to pick him up and just slam him down and then drag him out. Yo, I've never seen anything like that in my life, and he met the requirements for that Goku suit. He met the requirements for that. You know, you knew what he was there for.
He earned that.
Like seriously, like, and it was another part. This we was actually outside with everybody else, and something was going on, and they brought this guy out, and he was like very high on whatever he was on.
I want to say he was on LSD because his eyes were bloodshot red, and he gave me the most creepiest, realest stare I have ever experienced in my entire life. And like I was just like, bruh, back up. And he was just like, just looking at you, just staring, like a really good stare, like you're having a stare contest. He already know you lost. Like he was just in your face. Like, he was in my face, but like he was getting like thrown out because obviously he was on drugs. They were telling me when I was listening, when I was hearing and saying, people were saying that he was going around hitting people in the face. Just randomly, just hitting you in the face, just hitting people, like just knocking them out. And in the rave, I'm like, dude, who fucking does that? Who gets here and does that? Who said, you know what, Steve? I want to go to a rave. I want to get real fucked up, and I just want to beat the shit out of everybody who is currently just talking. If you're breathing right now, you are a target for my knuckles. Like it's just ridiculous. I'm like, Jesus Christ, he was knocking people out, and like I can see people hurting. They come out to like convention like this. I'm like, shit, he really was knocking niggas out. So it was just crazy. Like it was a lot of crazy shit that happened.
He was walking out creepy too. He was loopy and everything.
He was done.
I was just sitting there. I'm like, yo, they need to bring an ambulance before he just dies.
They didn't have a drug check because these motherfuckers were on. They were high as a kite.
That's probably another thing they're gonna have to step up on, because people probably if they don't bring it in there, you know, during registration, they go and get it afterwards.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I mean I ain't trying to ruin anything, because I understand people want to have a good time. But to be honest, you can have a good time without the drugs, man. You can really have a good time without it. And him, I mean, I get whatever he was thinking in his mind really wasn't going on in actual reality. He
thought raved and liquor. I mean, like rave and drugs. That's what
I guess when he took it, he saw everybody as like cute teddy bears and whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Cute teddy bears they can punch.
And every time he hit them, they squeak. You know what I'm saying? You know. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, you know, he was ridiculous, and they probably was gonna have to definitely step that up a little bit. But as far as I know, I mean, it was all good. I mean, I had a good time. Like I thought about the whole Katsucon experience like a month, 2 months, 3 months after it happened, you know, because that's how much fun I haven't got out of the house and had that type of fun in like so long. So when something like that happens, you're like, okay, next year is on.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to go to other ones if I can make it. You know. If I can't make it, I definitely want to go to, you know, other ones around to see how those are, to see what the experience is there, you know. So I mean, you know, we had other people there and everything, you know what I'm saying, rooming in with us and stuff like that. 6 or 7 of us.
We were like Mexican.
Yeah, you know, like definitely. I didn't care. I was glad I was there, you know, because the room we had, it was 2 beds and they were, you know, they paid for it.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, I'm just glad I'm here. Just let me hit the floor. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Just let me hit the floor. I don't even need the bed. Just let me hit the floor.
That floor was
you know.
I felt it wasn't.
You know, I mean, and you know, as he was talking about the guy on YouTube, you know, about, you know what I'm saying, how, you know, you have different people with you and stuff like that. Like we had some
characters. Some characters.
Some evil characters, some wild characters, some emotional characters. Definitely emotional characters. Like I've never came across anything like this in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't want to say his name, but if he sees the video, he's gonna know. He's gonna know what we're talking about. Anyway, even the girls
gonna, because I should tell this story, I guess. He's like, don't get offended.
It's like 2 sides of it. Yeah, it's your side and my side.
Yeah, there's 2 sides, but we're gonna we're gonna tell our side. I'm talking about saying to his side. Because we both dealt with him in separate scenarios. So okay, so there's this guy who should not be named. We're just gonna call him Drake. We're gonna call him Drake, and there's a reason why we call him Drake. I'm not sure if he realizes it yet, but you'll realize it, Drake. We'll realize it. So I can say your name. Nope, and this is no offense. You're a cool guy. You're awesome and shit. But it's just what happened that weekend was just it was crazy as shit. Like it was okay. So there's this girl that we go to a convention with. She's my convention buddy. I can't say her name either, but you know who you are. So shout out to you. So basically she was I guess dealing with him. Funny, before I even get the story, when I met the guy, he was cool as shit. We didn't even realize it was a small world because we used to work for the same anime store in Virginia. And we didn't. Once we realized that, it was like stepbrothers. Like, you want to go do karate in the backyard? Yep. Like, you just become best friends? Yep. So it was kind of that thing. He was cool as that. And until this situation happened in the hotel, or in general, like he was following her around. He was just being around her a lot, and she was texting me. Like I said, I don't know if you know this, but you're gonna know this now. But she texted me. Was like, yo, he won't leave me alone. Blah blah blah. Can you guys talk to him? And then he came to us for advice. He came to us for advice. People, you just met us. You don't really know us at all, but we're happy to help. So we gave him some advice. He was like, look, dude, obviously she's not into you, so just move on. You know, enjoy the. Let's edit that part out. Okay. Anyway, they don't know who she is, unless she says it, unless she tags herself. But yeah. So they would go get me, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, what's going on? Blah blah. And then security get them out, and then that's when we left. It was just crazy. Like it was some great stuff that happened. It was some crazy stuff that happened. It was just a great time. It was like I've seen worse drama. I've been in worse drama, but that was like the tip of the iceberg, and it had nothing to do with me. So I was just chilling. So it was a great experience. It was a great time. So if you definitely plan on going to a convention, I highly recommend it. Look them up in your area. Make that drive. Save your money, man.
Oh man.
Because you can't go to convention broke.
Right.
I have so many people that try to go to convention broke, and they just don't work out. It don't work out.
Also, if you have those friends that want you to get them in for free, you might want to just let them, you know, just let them down easy.
It's like, no.
I'm sorry. No. This is just not gonna happen, you know, because I think one person was trying to get in.
I know one person,
and it just wasn't gonna happen.
It wasn't happen.
We're like, how are we gonna make this happen? You know what I'm saying?
There's no way.
There's technically no way. And we're not gonna get thrown out, you know.
I didn't pay $150 to the truth.
Right.
We don't even. You
don't get that money back.
You don't even know who I am. You barely even talk to me. So what's the point? You really like what the?
So I mean that situation was funny. I mean, you know what I'm saying. And she didn't want to be around him, so she started, you know what I'm saying, either being around them or being around me, stuff like that. Even when we, you know what I'm saying, went to the hotel room, went to sleep, she went to sleep beside me. And this guy, Drake, we were talking about, literally, this guy, it was a chair, it was the bed, it was like the bed right here, It was like the wall right here, and me and her was like right there in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I was asleep, she was asleep. We cool friends. We chillin'. He decides to come over there and sit in a chair that's right in front of us, and sit right there and go to sleep. So, you know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you wake up at night. I happen to wake up at night, and I just look over there, and it's like, I don't know, it just looked like he was staring directly at us. And I'm like, should I get up and say something? You know, like what's going on? Or should I just put my hoodie over my head and just forget about it? You know what I'm saying? It just got real creepy and crazy. And even in the morning when he woke up, he was just looking at us, and he was so obsessed with her. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
So obsessed with her. Like, and I'm like, dude, you know what I'm saying? It's too many. Like people tell me, it's too many fish in the sea, or whatever.
Too many otakus in the convention, man. That's just too many nerds in the convention. You can just go get anyone.
IHOP was crazy too.
Oh
IHOP
my
was crazy
god!
Too.
IHOP is another story.
Something would happen. Another person that we was there with. If our homie, our other homie was here, he can tell you about that. But
we'll save that story for another episode. We're already 20 minutes in. But thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. There's gonna be more of these on my channel, so just stay tuned. Like, if you like what we're talking about today, just leave a comment, tell me what you think. What are your convention stories? If you've been to a convention, what are your convention stories? Again, shout out to Convention Reviews for inspiring me to make this video. It was great fun, great experience. Yeah, guys, go follow him, subscribe to him, let him know what John sent you, and yeah, his YouTube channel is a link too. He actually does rapping and stuff as well, so check him out, see what he does.
Just a little something.
Check him out. Check him out. You know, show him some love. Show him a little love. So yeah, thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Here we go.